High Plains Drifter. What if I told you this isn't just a western but a ghost story disguised as one? High Plains Drifter looks like your typical Clint Eastwood cowboy film, but the deeper you go, the darker and more disturbing it gets. Released in 1973, directed by Clint Eastwood himself, High Plains Drifter stars Eastwood as a mysterious stranger who rides into a small town called Lago and turns it into something straight out of hell. At first, it feels familiar. A nameless gunslinger walks into town, takes down few thugs, a classic western setup. But then something feels off. The tone shift. The stranger isn't your typical hero. He's cruel, unpredictable, and even disturbing at times, and that's what the film separates itself from every other western. Most westerns don't ask you to question the hero. Here is the entire point. Who is the man? The film never gives a clear answer, and that's what makes it so powerful. There are theories. Maybe he is the ghost of the murdered marshal. Maybe he is a man seeking revenge, or maybe he is something far worse. Personally, the ghost or even devil interpretation fits perfectly. It feels like a force has come back to punish this town because Lago isn't innocent. It's a so called God fearing place, but the people are cowardly, selfish, and morally hollow. They failed to protect what was right, and now they have to face the consequences. It's almost like the film is asking what happens when the devil visits a place that's already hell. And the most interesting part, even though the stranger does terrible things, you still feel like the town somehow deserves what's coming. Visually, this film is stunning. You can clearly see the influence of Sergio Leone, those wide shots, slow pacing, and intense silence. Every frame feels deliberate. The town, the desert, the heat, it all adds up to this airy, almost supernatural atmosphere. The film has many intense scenes like the barber shop shootout. It's like pure cinema, simple but unforgettable. Conclusion, High Plains Drifter isn't just a western, it's a psychological, almost horror like experience. It takes the idea of a hero and completely flips it. What you are left with it is something haunting, symbolic, and deeply unsettling. And honestly, that's make it one of my very unique Western watches till now. If you want to something different from this Western genre and want something darker and more thought-provoking, this is a must-watch Western. Cause this isn't a story about hero saving a town, but it's about a town facing something it can't escape.